Hello and welcome, I'm Abrax, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down the fastest way to gain XP, farm SHD levels and progress the Season Pass, both solo or in a group in Tom Clancy's Division 2. But first, if you enjoy this kind of video, consider giving it a like and subscribing for more content. With that, let's get into it. Okay, so if you've been watching the channel for a while now, you're probably thinking, Abrax, you've already made this video. Well, since then, I like to think I've matured as a person, progressed as an editor, and improved my vocabulary, etc. So I thought, hey, time for a refresh. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, this is not the funnest way to farm XP, grind out some SHD levels, or progress the Season Pass, but it is the easiest and the fastest. So if you're like me, you want to put your feet up, maybe turn on some TV, watch some YouTube on the second monitor, and grind out the Season Pass, get to level 100 as fast as possible, this is the video for you. Okay, are you ready for the answer to all of your leveling problems? Resource convoys. Don't act surprised, you know exactly what I was about to say. But also in this video, I'm going to be comparing challenging and heroic difficulty XP rewards with and without directives to see which is the highest XP per convoy and of course the most bang for your buck. This video is mainly aimed at endgame players looking to level fast for season events, apparel events, SHD levels, etc. But if you're a new player and you're just looking to get through the first level 1 to 30 quick, or maybe you're leveling an alt, here's a quick tip for you. Playing through the main story missions in order is still a great way to level up. However, make sure if you want to level efficiently to save your side missions until after you've completed the main story. Story missions reward you with a set amount of XP, so no matter what level you are, you will always get the same amount. However, side missions are calculated as a percentage, which means the higher your character level, the more XP you'll earn from side missions. Okay, so let's move on to convoys. If you're not familiar with resource convoys, they are an open world activity where a group of hostile NPCs carry supplies from one of their control points to another. These are slow moving, usually at a walking pace, and you can see them on the map with this little moving box icon following a red line, which shows the path they are traveling. When you reach the convoy, they will drop the supplies and attack you. You kill a few waves of NPCs, run over the supplies, and that's it, you're done. It's very fast and rewards a pretty good amount of XP per convoy. This makes it a quick, efficient way to farm XP for whatever you may need it for. But with most things, there are a few different schools of thought when it comes to farming resource convoys, which I think comes down to how comfortable you are with open world difficulties. There are players who farm convoys on challenging with 4 to 5 directives active, lowering the NPC difficulty but increasing the XP reward with the multipliers from the directives, which add an XP percentage to your reward. And there are others who prefer to farm on heroic with less directives. Trading off the inconvenience of some of the directives, I am looking at you scavenging skills for more difficult NPCs. But which is the more effective way? Obviously, the best way if you want to maximize XP per convoy is heroic with 5 directives, but depending on your skill level, this could actually be slower and give you less XP per hour. So let's take a look at the experience rewards you get for each difficulty with various numbers of directives active. Looking at this, challenging with 5 active directives is not that far off heroic with only 3 active. So like I said, this is the trade-off. Easier NPCs with more inconvenience, or less inconvenience with harder NPCs. Personally, I prefer heroic with 3 to 4 directives. If I'm honest, I would run 5, but I tend to dodge scavenge skills, because I find it just slows everything down, which isn't what we want here. Per SHD or season level, we need 700,000 XP. Don't believe me? There it is. Taking this into account, at challenging 5 directives or heroic 3 directives, you're looking at 3 resource convoys per level. On average, it took me about 1.5 minutes to complete 1 convoy on heroic with 3 directives. While I witter on, I'll have a few running in the background so you can see how quick these are for yourself. If we consider a player with a less optimized build, you can still complete one of these in around 2 minutes. So as long as they are spawning, that's 30-ish convoys per hour, or roughly 10 SHD levels per hour, depending on the spawn speed and your clear time. Of course, in reality, this will actually be slightly higher, with the overflow of XP going into your next level, but I thought it might be simpler to explain rounded down. If you're really hardcore, heroic 5 directives is still the highest XP reward. but it might be worth looking at your clear speed and really assessing whether or not this would be worth it. So if you want to level fast, grind out those SHD levels, earn apparel keys, or just grind out the current season, resource convoys are still the way to go, either on challenging with 5 directives or heroic with 3, depending on how comfortable you are with open world difficulties. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it helpful, giving it a like helps others find it, and don't forget to hit subscribe while you're down there. It's free, helps the channel grow, and it means you won't miss any future uploads. As always, a massive thank you to my supporters over on Patreon. It really means the world, and if you would like to join them, you can support the channel for as little as £1 a month. You'll find the link for that in the description below. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.